Welcome back to the AI Sportscast, a part of the Open Source Podcast Network. Welcome back to the AI Sportscast. Jay and Mike here. Just finished up our finals preview, if that's what you want to call it. We talked about the GOAT earlier.
The GOAT.
And now seems like I would go turn to the NFL, make up for that lost tape that didn't come out. Still hadn't came out yet.
I don't know where it's at. I don't know. It recorded and then disappeared. It was like, no, it's too soon for the NFL. It's like, the program knew we shouldn't be talking about the NFL right now, so it deleted it for us. All
right, that was a segment that was going to take us off, and it was stolen.
Exactly.
All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about NFL. I guess there's drama going in Seattle. If it's true, I guess, if that's what you want to call it.
I'm like, all right. What's the dude's name? The defensive back. Richard Sherman. For some reason, I always want to call him Sherman Edwards. It's Richard Sherman. Well, Sherman Edwards was a defensive back too.
Herman Edwards.
So who was Sherman Edwards?
I don't know who Sherman Edwards is.
Maybe they had a baby and he's coming.
That's somebody who made up.
He's coming to the NFL. Sherman Edwards is coming to the NFL. Watch out.
Herman Edwards' grandson.
Or the love child of the two. You never know. All right. So there's drama. What's his name again?
Richard Sherman.
Richard Sherman. I'm telling you, I want to call the dude Sherman Edwards. Richard Sherman. They're basically saying he's upset with the coach because, Russell Wilson's not being held to the same accountability as the defense, and they're getting upset about that. They're saying they're being a little bit too hard on the defense and giving Russell Wilson, more privilege and basically not holding his feet to the fire on the same level. And if it's true, I think the defense should be upset. I don't think quarterbacks should be given privilege. If you're doing your job, fine. If you're not doing your job, then you need to be called out. So if it's true, Russell Wilson needs to be called out. That's mine.
It's weird because when stories like this come out, I don't know what to believe. So it's almost you got to kind of read in between the lines of what's going on in the article, and you can probably get some snippet of the truth
right
in there. I know the other thing that was reported in the article was that Sherman was still upset about the goal line play in the Super Bowl of the pass that was picked off instead of them running up with Marshawn Lynch. I don't know how true that is.
But how many years ago is that? How many years ago is that?
2?
It's 2 years.
2, 3.
And I doubt that very serious. Who could be upset about that one play for that long?
I mean, it was pretty much a shoo-in to get them the Super Bowl trophy. I'm sure Lynch would have scored on the one. No, but you never know.
No, he would have scored on the one. All right, if we want to look at that play was Russell Wilson's fault. It was all his fault.
I mean, it was a hell of a jump by the New England cornerback Butler on the route. I mean, that was like clean. Like he knew the play was coming. Like I know this play is coming when they already do first from the one. This is the play that they're going to run. It was just read too well,
dog.
For my blood,
for the way I looked at it, he had already jumped it before the ball was ever released.
He was like he had the play on his wristband. He had the wristbands like okay, they lined up like this, so they're doing this slant route with the slot receiver.
But this is why it's Russell Wilson's fault because the dude didn't look and make assessments. He just ran with the play. Because if he would have made assessments, he wouldn't have thrown that ball because he would have saw Butler jump. He jumped the route. He had him.
I mean, it was a weird play.
Dog, they should have ran the ball. I'm getting upset about it.
Yeah. I mean, definitely.
So
and then also in Seattle. Cap is he got a visit.
Cap he's getting worked out. I think he's going to get a job. If anyone's going to take Cap, it's going to be Seattle. You know what? Honestly, who else should be working them out? The Cardinals should be working them out because they need a quarterback. There are a lot of teams that need quarterbacks. Houston should be working them out because they need a backup because what's his name? The dude's name Deshaun Watkins.
Deshaun Watson.
He doesn't have a backup, and they're going to need a backup.
But Tom Savage there.
Not Savage.
21.
Savage.
They
need somebody backing up. Need somebody backing them up. So yeah, he's getting worked out. I'm happy that someone finally decided to be reasonable and work the dude out because he's a good quarterback. I like him. He's one of my guys. Kaepernick can play. The dude doesn't make it to the Super Bowl and not have the ability to play. The dude can do it.
I think we're still overlooking the fact that it took Seattle to bring him for a visit who already has an established quarterback to be a backup. Yes, it's cool that, a team has brought him in, but the bigger point is that if Josh McCown is going to be leading the New York Jets into the football season this year, that's a problem. If Mike Glennon can get the $17 million that he got, that's a problem. And it's just that you mean tell me that the only team that needs a quarterback and a backup quarterback at that is Seattle.
The NFL is dumb. Owners are dumb. It's a dumb league. Because, everyone thinks that Kaepernick is a problem because he stood up against injustice. He stood up against injustice. He
stood up against the flag.
And he stood up against injustice. He donates money and, so that people who are suffering from famine can eat. He's the good guy and he can't get a job. But they'll get locked up, hit your wife, have drug charges. You can get opportunities. It's okay. NFL say it's okay for you to abuse your significant other. It's okay, to get arrested for drugs or guns or whatever. It's okay to be kind of thuggish, but don't be a good guy. Don't be someone who's going to stand up against injustice. No, we don't want that because, some stupid fans may get upset about it. Not one fan, regardless if wherever Cap goes, not one fan is going to turn in their season tickets. Not one fan is going to be like, well, I'm not going to buy an additional Budweiser. I'm not going to buy a burger. I'm not going to do this. Not one fan is going to do that. Yeah, that they may boo and do all that garbage because they're ignorant, but let Cap get on the field and throw a touchdown. Let Cap get on the field and win a game.
All you gotta do is win games and the tide to turn.
Exactly. That's all it is. I'm like, so I don't know why owners are being dumb. But the NFL is a dumb league. It's a dumb league. It really is. That's why I keep telling you this. The same teams make the playoffs all the time. It's because most of the league is dumb and they're following dumb. They copycat each other. So if you got dummies and you group of dummies and all they do is follow each other and copy each other, this is the results you get. You get the same teams who kind of do it differently, making it to the playoffs. Right. And Cap, I agree with you. It's a problem because there are plenty of teams who need a good quarterback, and Cap's a good quarterback, but they're dumb. The Jets are dumb. We already know that. The Jets are DC Northeast.
Right.
They're dumb. Most teams in the NFL are dumb. So, the people that are not dumb, they don't really need quarterbacks. The Patriots, would it hurt them to get Cap? Not really, but do they need him? No. All right. Pittsburgh, Big Ben's coming back. Could they use a backup? They could, but do they need it?
No, Pittsburgh definitely needs a backup. Roethlisberger gets hurt all the time. They definitely need a backup over there.
So maybe they should talk to him. But they got Big Ben. I'm like, just like the same teams that keep coming back a year after year that do it a little differently. Those are the teams that basically don't need cap. But there are plenty of other teams that do. Arizona, they need cap. They should be talking to cap because Carson's done.
What?
I said it.
What?
I said it. He's my guy.
What?
He's done. He's done.
Now he's done.
He's done. Well, I mean, yeah, he wasn't done before. I mean, this is it. This is it. You thought he was done prior?
All right. So when did you realize it? Was this like towards the end of the year, kind of teetering back and forth?
It was
or was it just like, you know what? I can't support this dude anymore.
Oh no, I will still support him, but he's done. I get it. I mean, I'm still going to root for him, but he's done now. I saw it towards the end of the season. I'm like, all right, I get it. It's come to an end. I mean, you know, we've had a good run in this. You know, you still want to box? Go for it. It's like, you know, it's you still want to do it? I'll support you. But I mean, look, we don't got to do it anymore. You know, you want to? All right, I'm with you, but it's going to be ugly. I'm just telling you, protect yourself.
Protect your neck.
Exactly. It's going to be ugly. And Carson Palmer is going to be ugly, man. It's going to be ugly. And it's just, you can't, there's nothing Bruce is going to be able to do to make that look good. They need to call in Cap. All right, so Cap, I think Cap's going to get a job. RG3, no job. RG3 has been labeled fragile.
And the crazy thing about that is, and I know I talked about this on the past podcast, is that, you know, Josh McCown is what, 38, 36, 38?
Is he really that
And
old?
dude gets hurt. Yeah, he gets hurt all the time. All the time. And this dude stay getting jobs, starting jobs at that.
Well, I mean, I'll just say, you know, we know the NFL has a problem with racially when it comes to quarterbacks. There's a disparity in how quarterbacks are treated and valued.
Mm-hmm.
When, you know, because just like, you know, RG3 doesn't have a job, may not get one, but everyone's praising Johnny Manziel. Johnny Manziel didn't appreciate the opportunity he had before him. The dude decided just to like freak out. You know, I'm a celebrity now. I'm going to do drugs, you know, and I'm going to just take the game for granted. RG3 is like, well, you know what? I want to play football. I want to be a part of it. Dude can't find a home. You know, I'm like, it's dumb. You know, now, you know, we get people praising Manziel, like he's working out, he's looking good, he's this, he's that. This guy is trying to make a comeback because he took for granted the game. RG3 loves the game, wants to be part of the game, and he's going to be labeled as fragile or problem child, and he's not getting looks. This dude can play football. This dude can be your starting quarterback. Are there questions about his health? Yeah, but there are plenty of questions about other people's health in the NFL. So why are you going to why is he going to be penalized greater than everyone else? And it's because the NFL still has a disparity on how they treat quarterbacks based on their race. So I just think they really need RG3 really needs another look.
It's a lot of issues in the NFL.
It's a lot of issues in the NFL.
I mean, they can dance again now, right? Yay.
I mean,
yay.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, the NFL, I mean, you know, the NFL pretends to be progressive, or we're progressing and we're, you know, NFL cares. It's all marketing schemes. NFL doesn't care about anything besides revenue. NFL don't care about women. NFL, they don't respect women. You got scantily dressed cheerleaders out there shaking their booty to entertain the crowd. You really care about women? Put some clothes on them. No, we really care about women. The breast cancer month. They don't care about women. It's just all marketing schemes. You care about women. You care about children. You know, play 60. And, you know, USA football, we're going to play it right. All that stuff, USA football, that's just protecting the game. We're going to get together and we're going to make it a little safer for these little kids to play so we can keep the game alive. We're showing parents that we're being proactive about keeping the game safe. NFL don't care about your kids. They don't care about your kid. NFL don't care about you.
The Play 60 program is just letting you know, like, don't get your concussions yet. Play flag football first.
You know?
When you get to like middle school, high school, you start getting your concussions then. Don't do it when you're young.
Don't do it when you're young.
Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. You stick to flag football.
Exactly. When when you get to college, you can do it because we got to see. We got to see if you can handle the concussion so we can draft you.
That's our developmental league.
Exactly. All right, man. When we come back, some pop culture and the breakthrough. Jay was on If It Geese I Speaks.
Finally.
I enjoyed it. So when we come back, we're going to talk about that. You're listening to AI Sportscast.